We got Desmond Green back here on the program, who's coming off a huge win, a first-round finish, actually, over Ross Pearson at UFC Philly. Des, how are you, man?
Oh man, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Here chilling at the house with the kids. Actually went in the sparring today. Got a couple around, got some movement in. Hoping I can get a quick turnaround. So
Yeah, that's right. And we'll talk about that because I know you won on that Rochester card, something we talked about in the pre-fight interview. But right off the bat, man, congratulations. Could that fight have gone any better? You don't get paid by the hour.
oh man, for sure. 100%. Like for so many reasons. Like I really like I said and I told somebody else I had a few injuries. I was really babying these last 3 weeks. I wanted a quick turnaround. I needed a finish. It was my fifth fight in the UFC with no finish. And, I was also on the bad end of, I think, two definite, possible three bad decisions. And, I really wanted to just take it out of the judge's hands. And more than anything, I wanted to perform how I know I can. And that was the best part, like just actually going out there and doing what I know I could do.
And I think the crazy thing too is that Ross is a guy that he doesn't get finished in the first round. If you look at the guys he's fought like Iaquinta or Dan Hooker, they finished him in the second round. So you sort of have that feather in your cap. Were you expecting to end the fight that quickly?
No, I thought it was gonna be the second round too. Honestly, I thought I was gonna have to feel him out for a bit, and then like I had a dream that I was gonna finish him. But I had a dream we were trading back and forth, and then I finished him. Like I didn't know it was gonna be that clean. Yeah.
Yeah, and it seemed like once you got into the ground, you were in a great position to just start teeing off shots. Did you feel like at that moment you're like, okay, I got to end this. I can't give him any chance of getting up?
Yeah, well, the first two was like literally just like kind of here, take that. And I seen it kind of stunned them. And I'm like, oh, I got like a 1 second window where I could like start raining and really catch him in that days period. And that's what happened. I caught him. Like that window I closed in on, and I just started raining in.
How much were you feeding off the crowd? Because I know, like you said in your post-fight, Rochester was definitely in the crowd that night. You had a lot of fan support.
Oh yeah, for sure. I had a lot of friends and family come up. It always helps me to do better. So that was definitely great. And especially when I won, like everybody was telling me, like, yo, the building was silent until you won. So it was just great to be able to do that and just to show that like I got fans at home, I got traveling fans. I'm a likable guy. Like get behind me.
What's the feeling now? Is there like a weight lifted off your shoulders in some ways? Because not only just getting the win, but also getting a finish. I think that was the first finish you've had since like March of 2016. So that must have felt good too.
Oh yeah, for sure. Definitely did, man. Definitely did. Like I said, just everything coming together. Finally, it was just like everything was clicking on me. Like, I made a post like a couple weeks ago just saying like, yo, I'm in my final form now. Like I figured everything out. And I've been telling my coaches, everybody, they've been seeing it. They're like, yeah, we can tell like something changed. And really it was just those decisions. Like I got tired of like just being on the bad end of a decision just because I didn't do enough. And like the key is aggression. And in practice, when I'm aggressive, I back everybody down. So I might as well like show that in the fight, and I did.
How'd you celebrate after the fight?
We went out to Ruby Tuesdays for dinner. Had a little dinner there. So I get everybody together, and then we went out to a club.
I was gonna say, yeah, you got to do it up a little bit, especially you. I know you like going out
No,
with your friends.
we went to the strip club after
Oh,
Ruby
nice, good times, man.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah,
That's
100%.
good. Did you talk to the UFC at all after the fight? Because they must have been pretty happy with your performance.
Yeah, like I didn't talk to them directly, but like my management team did and everything, and they know I want to get on that May 18th card, and so before I go, I'm trying to give them this week to not do the right thing, but do the right thing and put me on there before I have to go flooding social media. I don't
Right.
want to be that annoying guy, but if I have to, I'll get on there and beg too. But hopefully this week they go. The talk is that they're looking for somebody, so they probably just want to find somebody that makes sense. But man, anybody makes sense for me. I'm game to fight anybody.
Are there any names you're hearing? I know one of the names that I saw pop up on social media is Nasrat Hakparat, who he was supposed to fight McDessie, and that fight fell through. I think he had an injury or something. Is that I know you'll fight him, but is that a name you're hearing as well?
No, I didn't even hear that yet, but yeah, for sure, I say yes to him, yes to whoever.
Okay. That sounds good. What's the plan for the rest of the week? I guess you said going to the gym, staying ready as much as you can, just because if you do get that call, camp starts up right again, right?
Yeah, for sure. So right now, I take this week slow. I'll go into the gym, just move around. I ain't gonna do nothing crazy. I'm gonna get back with my strength and conditioning coach, and then next week just jump right back into camp. I mean, all my camps usually are the same, like nothing too crazy. I like being in the gym anyway. I'm a gym rat, so even when I'm not in the gym practicing, I'm in there watching. But yes, hop right back into classes and get after it.
Plus, to be there for your team. I interviewed your teammate Jason Jackson last week, and he was wearing the Des Green shirt. I know you guys
Yeah.
are really close, so you just like being in there anyways to support your teammates.
Yeah, for sure. And then we got Gilbert. Yeah, Jay's my boy. I just was with him today. And then we got so it's good because he's got that fight in April.
Yep.
Gilbert's got a fight in April. You know what I mean. So a whole lot of guys. So yeah, I like being in there. It's always good.
Yeah, it's like a family. I know, just seeing all the posts and everything on social media. I do have to ask, how's Michael Johnson doing? I know, tough luck for him. He was winning that fight and unfortunately got caught. How's he doing? I know you guys are pretty close.
I know, man. I know. Yeah, he's doing good. He's doing good. We were all just at me and Jason was just at his house. He's good, man. He's in good spirits. He was in the gym today, doing strength and conditioning. He just wanted to get back in there. Like you said, it's just one of those things that happen. We all know it's the fight game. It's a dog sport. So, he's in good spirits. He's not hurt or nothing. So he said he's looking to get back in there in about 3 months. So, take a couple weeks off and then he'll probably try to get right back into camp itself.
You have a pretty big following on social media. I know if anyone peeps out your Instagram or your Facebook, there's a lot of love from everywhere. How was the response after this one? Just because you got the finish, and I know it kind of got passed around social media a bit, that finish. So the feedback must have been pretty great.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. So many people was reposting and sending me love. It was crazy. That's what I said. It's surreal always. Even to this day, every time I got people telling me I'm their role model now, and like, oh yeah, you bought a new fan, and this is the desert we've been waiting to see. So it just felt good to just be able to bring that energy out.
What's the plan for the rest of the week? You mentioned taking some time off. You got any plans with the family or anything, or just take it as it goes?
Probably take it as it goes. I think we might actually go back to the fair. We went to the fair like a week before we left. I think they're still here to the 14th, so I might take the kids back up there, let them ball out some more.
Yeah. Okay. And last question before I let you go: did you get any Frosted Flakes after the fight?
Oh, bro, I'm actually about to go get some right now. It's so funny you said that. I just got done getting back and running errands, and I'm like, yeah. And you told me that I got somebody at 2:45, so like, all right. The bowl of cereal can wait. Let me hop on here and get the interview. But yeah, Frosted Flakes are in order, bro. I had some last night. Oh, killed
I
me.
bet. Yeah. No, that's good stuff. Well, Des, thanks so much for the time, man. Again, congratulations on the win. Just remind people where they can find you on social media, and if you have any sponsors or shout outs, the floor is yours, man.
Yeah, so Predator Tune on Instagram, Twitter, and then what is it, Random Tune, Snapchat, Desmond Green on Facebook, and just big ups to my team, man, at Hard Knocks. The coach is there. My new Muay Thai coach, Greg Choplin, man, he's got me feeling so much more comfortable on my feet. Just big ups to shout out to Glenn and my family.